So first we're going to talk about Periea. Periea is our #1, our best-selling storage brand. They really haven't been around all that long on QVC, but we have all fallen in love with them. And we are introducing today because it is the first official day, according to the calendar, of summer, the summer solstice, the longest and the brightest day. As we know, a lot of you have vacations. Maybe you're going on a cruise. Maybe you're going to rent a cabin or go near the beach, whatever the case may be. We've got stuff we need to bring with us. And as I always say, sandwich bags are for sandwich, Pat, not for your jewelry, not for your makeup and things like that. Periea brings us large travel storage bags. So you can essentially use that when you travel, but also what's nice about this is I think that if you're looking to get some of the clutter off of your counter, or if we're sending somebody back to college and they need to be able to keep their things together and organized, this will work very, very well. I'm going to show you a couple in front of me, and then I'm going to show you a few more things. So here's your black dot. That's a very popular pattern in Periea. So that's your black dot. Then this is leopard dot. That's kind of cool, right? Your leopard dot. So there you see your leopard dot combination. So that's another choice. And then this one they called gray, but it is very light gray. It's almost a taupey gray, let me put it that way. So don't expect it to be dark at all. And then we have more, and we'll take a look at those. This is sage icat. So if you like your greens, that's very pretty. Then we have black or painted floral. That's painted floral. That's lovely. Oh, most limited, 150 remain. Bridesmaids gifts, bride gift. That's very pretty. And one more is our black floral, and that's certainly very dramatic and absolutely beautiful. And those are our patterns that we've seen in other Periea that we love. Figuring it out and adding the shipping and handling, each one would be about $14.25. So it definitely works on this. All right, Ms. Diana Seedstedt, how are you? And speaking of someone who loves to travel, she's traveled to some really awesome places.
Yes, yes. And it's summer travel season. So if you're planning on going anywhere, this is great. I love the size of these. These are about 12.2 inches long. They're 7.5 inches tall and 5.5 inches wide. You can get a lot of your full size things in here. So there's 3 compartments. So I'm going to start with the center one here. You can see all this stuff, like the full size bottles and things that you can put inside here, whether it's sunscreen or toothpaste. Have you ever gone to the store, the little travel size section? It is a crime what they charge us for.
I agree with you. Sometimes you look at it, you're like, how much am I paying for that little mouthwash? I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, this one, you're going to be able to put all your full size stuff and avoid having to buy all those things. So the center is just one big, center pocket. And then on the one side here, you also have another big pocket. So I also have, more full size things like the sunscreen, the hairsprays and things like that. And then on the other side of it, this one folds completely down, which is really nice if you're using this in the bathroom, to get ready. But you have all the loops and things for all your makeup. You have places for your brushes, for lip gloss, for your Smile Actives. You also have a nice big mesh pocket as well. So you could put medicines and things in there. But again, full size you can put in here, which is really, really nice. So really can use it for travel, but also it's just a great way to, maybe just store your stuff in the bathroom instead of cluttering everything up, because this is a nice thing. You can just tuck it under the sink, pull it out, or think about, the girls going off to college that need to carry all their stuff down to the hallway bathroom. This is great for that.
Well, and if you've ever been on a cruise, those are the world's smallest bathrooms you've ever seen in your entire life.
Oh, yeah.
So
Right.
you need to save space. And the idea that, if you are packing for the entire family, you want those full-size sunscreens and the full-size toothpaste and the full-size this, that, and the other thing. Like you said, at the end of the day, it saves you money. And that way you aren't carrying them and worrying about, oh, I hope that, perfume bottle, my favorite perfume, doesn't get broken as it moves around my luggage. Now you don't have to worry. I mean, there's all kinds of little pockets in here, which is really, really great.
Yeah. Yeah,
even
nice. that big center pocket has mesh pockets on one side, little loops on the other side. I mean, I have in this one, I've got a hair dryer, a curling iron, a full-size, hairbrush and hair products and things. So it is really that really nice size. Like you said, I love how you said don't use the sandwich bags because
Yeah.
we're probably all guilty of doing that in the past. And this is faux leather, so it's thick and it just, I feel like it gives your stuff kind of like a little padding to it. It keeps
I
everything
thought
nice
that
and
too.
secure.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a little more
Nice.
protection than if you just throw it in a sandwich bag as well, because you don't want to
Yes.
get there and find out that, you know, you're in trouble. Here's the handle that you can carry. I mean, look how thick that is. It's really, really nice, Diana. This, I mean, I wouldn't expect
Yeah.
anything less from Periea because Periea is such a great brand that has so come through and helped us be organized. Think again, if you want to go ahead and put it under the sink, back to school, you know, maybe to camp. Another way, maybe you have an actress or actor or a dancer and they need to take their things with
Oh,
them.
yes.
Yeah, it would be perfect, right?
Yeah, cheer, like kids
Cheer,
can cheer and
yes,
things and dance
exactly.
and theater and all of that. You have to take all your stuff on the go. I also love with that faux leather is that if it's on a wet countertop in a bathroom, it's not going to absorb water and get
Perfect.
your stuff wet, or your bag's not going to be wet because you could just simply wipe this off really nicely.
All right, so this is our leopard dot. Oh, that's our black dot, pardon me. Sorry. Here's our leopard dot. Here's our gray, which is really a taupe color for you. And then we also have these. So take a look. This is your sage iCat. Here is your painted floral. And then your black floral. I also think they're great gifts. I mean, I just think that's great, great gift. Less than 200 in the black floral. All right, painted floral, most popular. All right, Diana, I'm going to ask you to stick around for a while because we really have a nice assortment of Periea for us. Oh, we're going to get you a purse